Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into the value error, bad marshal data 216 error in Python 3.7.2, specifically in the context of GitHub repositories. This is a rather specific error that often arises from problems related to caching, Python's internal data serialization, marshalling, and potential inconsistencies between environments. Understanding the error asterisk. The value error, bad marshal data 216 error signals that Python's marshal module is encountering corrupted or incompatible data while trying to deserialize a serialized Python object. The marshal module is a Python library that is used to serialize and deserialize Python objects to and from byte streams. It's primarily used for writing and reading .pyc files, compiled bytecode, and for internal object serialization within the Python interpreter. The error code 216 is specific to the marshal module. It essentially means that the module's internal integrity checks have failed during the unmarshalling, deserializing process. This can be caused by a variety of reasons, including 1. Corrupted .pyc files * when Python executes a .py file, it might create a corresponding .pyc file in the __pcac__ directory, or, in older versions, directly in the same directory as the .py file. This .pyc file contains the compiled bytecode of the Python script. If this .pyc file gets corrupted, example incomplete write, disk errors, marshal will fail when trying to load it. 2. Incompatible Python versions *. .pyc files are version specific. A .pyc file created by Python 3.7.2 is generally not compatible with Python 3.8 or Python 3.6, or even different builds of the same Python version. Attempting to load a .pyc file created by a different Python version will often trigger this error. 3. Pickling issues * while the marshal module is used for .pyc files, related problems can occur if you're using pickle, another serialization library in Python, to store and load objects to / from files. Version mismatches or corrupted pickle files can lead to similar errors. 4. Mixed Python environments * if you're working in an environment where different Python versions are installed, and you're accidentally executing your code with the wrong Python interpreter, this can lead to version conflicts and .pyc incompatibility. 5. GitHub context, and related issues. When you are using GitHub, your code might be run in different environments such as your local environment, a CI/CD pipeline environment, or in a server environment. Each of these environments might have different Python versions and libraries installed. These differences can lead to the creation of .pyc files that are not compatible with each other. Reproducing the error, illustrative example. It's not straightforward to guarantee reproduction, as corruption is often a factor. However, we can simulate a scenario where version incompatibility exists. 1. Compile with one Python version, example 3.7.2. Run your Python 3.7.2 interpreter. Import the module. This will generate a __pcac__ directory, or a my_module.pyc file in the same directory, depending on your settings and Python version. 2. Attempt to load with a different Python version, example 3.8. Now, switch to a Python 3.8 interpreter, or another different version, and try to import the same module again. In many cases, this will likely trigger a value error, bad marshal data 216 or a related error, indicating an issue with the bytecode. Debugging and resolving the error *. Here's a systematic approach to debugging and fixing the value error, bad marshal data 216 error. 1. Clean up the __pcac__ directory, or .pyc files. This is the most common and effective solution. Delete the _pcac__ directory in your project's root directory. Recursively delete the _pcac__ directory, or any .pyc files that exist alongside your .py files. You can do this using the command line. Alternatively, use Python code to delete them. After deleting the _pcac__ directory, try running your code again. Python will automatically recompile the .py files and create new, compatible .pyc files. To verify Python version *, ensure you are using the intended Python version to run your script. Use the following code to check. Confirm that the output matches the Python version you expect. If you have multiple Python versions installed, make sure you're activating the correct virtual environment, if you're using one, or using the correct Python command in your terminal. Use where Python, Windows, or which Python, Linux/Mac OS, in the command line to see where Python is. 3. Virtual environments * Using virtual environments is crucial for managing dependencies and isolating your project's Python environment. If you're not using a virtual environment, create one. Make sure you activate the virtual environment before running your code. This ensures that you are using the correct Python interpreter and have the correct packages installed. 4. Check for corrupted files * Examine your disk for potential errors. While rare, disk corruption can lead to file corruption. 5. Review GitHub Actions /CI/CD configurations * If you're encountering this error in a GitHub Actions workflow or other CI/CD pipeline, meticulously check the following. Python version specification * Explicitly specify the Python version to be used in your workflow file, example.github/workflow/main.yml. Use the action /setup Python action. Caching strategy * If you're using caching to speed up your workflow, be very careful about caching .pyc files or entire _pcac__ directories. It's generally not recommended to cache .pyc files, as they can lead to version conflicts. If you are caching, ensure that the cache is properly invalidated when the Python version changes. You might be able to exclude the cache directory by modifying the path setting in your workflow file. Clear build artifacts * Add steps to your workflow to clear any existing _pcac__ directories or .pyc files before running your tests or application. You can use a shell command. Dependency management * Use a requirements.txt file, or pip file, poetry.lock, etc., to explicitly define your project's dependencies and their versions. This ensures that all environments, local, CI/CD, production, use the same packages. 6. Investigate pickling issues * If you are using the pickle module for object serialization. Ensure consistency * Always use the same Python version to pickle and unpickle data. Use protocol 5 * If possible, use pickle.highest_protocol, which is usually protocol 5 for Python 3.8 and above, but check your version when pickling. It's generally more efficient and robust. Alternatives * Consider using JSON for simple data serialization or DIL for more complex objects. DIL is often more robust in handling different object types than pickle. Complete example, including GitHub Actions workflow. Let's put it all together with a basic example and a corresponding GitHub Actions workflow. Project structure * my_module.py * test_my_module.py * requirements.txt * .gethup/workflow/main.yml*. Explanation *. The GitHub Actions workflow explicitly sets up Python 3.7.2 using actions/setup-python. It installs the dependencies from requirements.txt, in this case, just ptest. Crucially, it includes a step to remove any existing __pcac__ directories before running the tests. This prevents potential conflicts caused by cached bytecode. Key takeaways *. The value error, bad marshal data 216 error is usually a sign of .pyc file corruption or incompatibility. Always clean the __pcac__ directory as the first step in debugging. Use virtual environments to isolate your project's dependencies. Be explicit about Python versions in your GitHub Actions workflows and CI/CD pipelines. Avoid caching .pyc files in CI/CD environments. When using Pickle, ensure version consistency and consider using Protocol 5. By following these steps, you should be able to effectively diagnose and resolve the value error, bad marshal data 216 error in your Python projects, especially in the context of GitHub. Remember to carefully examine your environment, dependencies, and CI/CD configurations to prevent future occurrences.